G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 14 of my Aether Spellbinder 3 Ways playthrough. And it's been about a month since I played this character, and I've just taken a quick moment to look through the character's inventory, and it looks like I was farming Crunley. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember doing it, and I don't remember if I stopped when I found something good, but I have looked through a lot of this stuff, and none of it looks particularly good. This one could be alright. That's a lot of stats. I think I was trying to replace the Praetorian set, which is level 50. It's 17 levels old. So I think I was trying to replace that. 15% physical resistance on that two-piece bonus is kind of a big deal. And if I could get my hands on the face guard, it might be a good idea to swap that in, but then I think I would have problems with the resistances. And I've been playing with some of this gear a little bit, so for example, I know that I have a Stonehide Ascended Cask, which more or less just allows me to swap that Milton's Cask out, get a little bit more armor, and I mean, more or less the same stats. I'll do a little less damage to ethereals, but I'll take a little less damage from everything and do a little more damage to everything. So that, I think, is going to be a swap in, what, 2.5 levels or so. In terms of the chest here, I did buy the Coven Wrath the Coven Wrath Vestments, which is good resistances. However, if I swap this in, I end up uncapping my elemental resist, so I need to get elemental from somewhere. And it looks like I got a pretty good ring here from Crunley at some point. Again, I don't remember killing Crunley to get this, but I imagine I did it when I was farming the helmets that I have a lot of. That's actually not too bad either. But that is almost certainly going to be equipped as soon as I get to level 70, and then I think I will have to play with resistances to try and figure this out. I could look at maybe swapping that Slith Venom off, assuming I can. Swapping that off in order for some more elemental, maybe. But it is looking like I'm going to use these two, and then I'm kind of leaning towards this, actually. Now, I do have the Clairvoyance robe in not too long, and that has a lot of elemental resistances on it. So, pretty good chance I could use that as well. Also, these timed warped walkers apparently dropped at some point, which I do quite like these boots. The Aether damage is nice, move speed is good, Aether resist is good, physical resistance is really nice, and that time warp proc is also pretty good. So that is something that I wouldn't mind dropping in. This chest, yeah, it'd be alright, but I think the Clairvoyance robe is probably better. And then in terms of gloves, the runic braces are definitely getting a little bit long in the tooth, but these gloves are also kind of bad. Resistances are really looking like a problem for this character, so we'll see, we'll see. In terms of shoulders, I think this is the best pair of shoulders I got whenever I was farming these. I'm mostly looking at resistances when I flick through these, and I think those are the way to go. Replacing the Praetorian set with, say, the Clairvoyance robe and the Ascended shoulder plates here, I think is the play. It's elemental to Aether. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think I'll do that probably next level. So that means this is the same resistances, just bigger numbers. So that's pretty good. And then this one, I may have some issues with Elemental Pierce. Should be okay, yeah. We'll see how we go. Impervious of the Untamed, I don't think I'm going to need these, but that is a lot of really good resistances, so I'll hang on to that for the moment. And then I think I'm going to sell the rest of this. I do also have a lot of quests to turn in here, so let's go ahead and do that. That might actually get me to 68, so then I can swap that gear over. And if I swap these in, it will almost certainly get me to 68. Why am I missing Explorer's helmet? Let's just, I shouldn't do that. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. I don't like doing it at the best of times. Alright, there's 68. I think I'm going to turn this bounty in as well. I was using this to farm the ascended items. So if you get the bounty, you can farm the hero that it gives you a bounty for. But I think I don't care anymore. Right, what else have we got here? Speak to Barnabas. I think he's not going to give us any XP, but I'll go talk to him anyway, just to make sure. Then I have to go talk to the rovers. Yeah, no, he doesn't talk to me yet. But let's go talk to the rovers. Try not to die wearing the Explorer's set. I know I said I had a level 50 set of armor on before, and I was complaining about that being low. Well, yeah. So this set is level 15. That's a little bit worse. Okay, destroyed the forges. Killed moneybags. Why? Oh, you've got the quest for the Mogdrogan Shrine. What else have we got here? Speak to the emissary. I'll leave that for now. Cross the bridge. Yeah, that's fine. Bernard, that's fine. The Elder. Yeah, down here. Now, there's a good chance there's going to be some zombies here, which I'm going to steer well clear of. And just let the guards handle them. I've destroyed your barricade. You're welcome. And oh, I'm using Haunt. Yeah, okay. I don't need your talisman. So there we go. Alright, almost level 69. That'll be very nice when we get there. Let's just go back to Devil's Crossing. And like I said, I'm going to swap some gear in. Now, the Clairvoyance set, if I could get the 2-piece bonus on this, it'd probably be alright. What I could do is go back to normal and farm the Vinelton vendor in the Ancient Grove, and I would actually be able to find the blueprint for the Clairvoyance hat eventually, but I'm not going to do that. I will instead simply swap the gear in that I was going to swap in. So that one's out. What did I say? The shoulders? Yeah, we'll go the shoulders here. Resistances are kind of pants. It's not too bad, too bad. What do I have on here? Elemental. Do I still need that? Yeah, I definitely do. Alright, I'm gonna get... Okay, I'm gonna cap Piercing Bleeding with that Silk Swatch. So that means I'm just gonna be a little bit under on Chaos Res. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sell that. This looks like it would probably be better. I'd lose a little bit of vitality, but that's fine. And I get an Aether Missile proc in exchange. Okay, yeah, that's going on as soon as I can. And the rest of this I think is fine. The Coven Wrath Vestments, less armor, less Aether damage, a bit of health, but I mean, honestly, if we're working on 100 hit points per level, I'm way over that, so that's fine. And different resistances that I kind of don't need, so... I don't know, +2 to Spectral Wrath and Devastation is quite useful, but I think I sell that. And then I'd like to swap these in, but I can't with the resistances as they are. Okay.
There you are.
Oh, great. What is it this time? I'm not doing that quest. Sorry, nope, not happening. Let's keep the add-on here. Chuck that back on there. We'll keep the add-on here. Chuck that on there. Okay. Now we're looking good. Level 70, I'm going to swap this in, I'm going to swap this in, and I'm going to swap this in. And I think... Probably not that. That definitely not. I think I'm going to sell these handguards. I could wear them. Oh, no, I couldn't. It would uncap so many resistances. Okay, so these are not as bad as they at first appear. Good armor, good health, offensive ability, casting speed, and pierce resistance is pretty good. And if I could get another piece, I might hang on to these just in case. I don't expect that I'm going to get another piece, but if I do get another piece, that 12% increase armor and 15% armor absorption could save me a component maybe. And more armor is always good, so I'll hang on to that for now. The pennant here, I don't think I care. And then otherwise, I think we're good. Just going to indulge my OCD here. I definitely shouldn't. I should get used to putting them in the first tab here. Anyway, probably not going to happen at this point. Alright, so we got boots, we got gloves. Let's chuck these down there. I'm actually not anticipating using the Slith Primal Rings again. But, you know, it's a maybe. Okay, so I've been waffling for 10 minutes. Let's go kill some stuff. Where are we up to in terms of the quest? I think... Were we at Twin Falls? I think it was Twin Falls, yeah. Just came out of Crumley's lab. Okay. Let's have a look at what the buttons do. And I think what I was doing was just Ill Omen, Haunt, and then maybe Devastation and spamming missiles. Yeah, that seems to be the way to go. Alright, so like I said, it's been a month since I last played this, and it's kind of, it's coming back to me, So I took a bit of a break to continue the Cold Reaper, and then also to start the Archon with the Spinny Boys, but we're back now. Okay, so I don't need the Devotion Shrine here. I will grab Balvaric's quest here. And I will have a look over here for the... what is it called? The Lectern. It's not there. Also, the Totem is not here, so that's fine. Here we go. Here's the Lectern. So we'll grab those. That's going to start the quest for us. There we go. And obviously I'm going to head outside the map to get basically worthless loot. But finding these hidden little secrets is one of the things I really enjoyed about Grim Dawn. And if I can maybe inspire just one person to go looking for them, I think it's worth the effort. Okay, Arcane Bomb rank 14, that's good. That's more resistance shredding. Let's get this fancy chest here as well. 3 rare items is actually pretty good. Am I getting stunned there, or am I just... not sure. Okay, let's get this totem. Ill Omen for you, Haunt, and then everybody gets missiles. We'll throw a Devastation out, why not? There we go. I think... might want to wait for this, actually. We can probably kill some skeletons in the meantime. And let's turn the loot off. Here we go. Okay, I see the Arcane. I've got to kill him first. Seems like damage is pretty good. Who's left? One Gargantuan. Right. There we go. The nicest of all levels. Magelord's Greaves. It's another really good pair of boots. I guess I'll chuck those in the pile, but I kind of don't expect to wear it. Let's eat the blueprint first. And what else have we got here? Dawn Guard, so 2 pieces of that. It's retaliation stuff, and it's elemental as well, so not really. Helmet, hammer, hats? Okay. No. I like these because of the armor, and I don't like them because of the lack of anything else meaningful on it. Slaved Wraith here, we don't need. I think we just pick all this up to sell. Alright, let's get into the Undercity and start making our way through there. also kill off this. It's a decent sized pack. Some good XP. Okay, also just hit a new level. So we've got some skill points here. Apparently I also didn't spend the ones from 68. Now, what I want to do, I do want to get more points in Ill Omen just for that damage reduction. Or the reduced target's damage on that. But I also want to put more points in here. So what does this actually get me? 4 fragments and 1.2 to 1.7. Oh, hang on, that elemental's all converted to Aether as well. So 1.8 to 2.2 and 4 fragments. So I get an extra fragment and I get actually a lot of damage. Yeah, I think I have to do this. One of the things I am noting about this this spam is that the damage is not amazing. It's not horrible. It's definitely been improved, but it's not good. So getting more damage, I think, is the way to go. I'm not really feeling particularly squishy. I've got a lot of health. My armor is not great, but it seems like it's okay. So I'm not trying to build a glass cannon, but, you know, the best way to survive, the best way to not die is to not take damage, and the best way to not take damage is to just kill everything before it can hit you. I guess that would maybe be the second best way. Sometimes the best defense is just a really good defense. Not always, but sometimes. Alright, you go away. Let's chuck some spells on these guys. And I am going to do... Is it Balvaruk, I think his name was? I'm going to do the Old Scars quest here. So I'm looking for priests at this point. If I see any of them, they're all going to be murdered to death. Well, I might have to... I want to get in here. Okay, murder the priest. And now we can just sort of go around. There's going to be a trap here. Where are you? There you are. Alright, good, good. Alright, these guys have entirely too much health. way too much health. I think, the bigger ones, I may have to drop Devastation on them. Alright, what are you, Tenebrous here? Okay, sure. Here's your Devastation. Actually think that was a waste, in hindsight. Not noticing any priests here, but there's a lot of colors going on. So it's entirely possible that there are priests there and I'm just not seeing them. Alright, let's drop the Devastation on him. I think he has his own little meteors there, normally. I was probably standing in them. Alright, we get the loot. And let's go kill Kilrian, I guess. There's no reason not to kill Kilrian. Actually, I guess there kind of is. Since the devotion shrine he's standing next to is just completely not needed at this point, there's a pretty good argument for just not going down there. There's no quest to kill him. The chance of him dropping his Shattered Soul is kind of lowish. And I don't know that I need it anyway, but maybe I'll just kill him anyway. Nothing personal, but you're kind of there. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill him. I think that's fine. Getting another level would be good, so level 70 I get some new toys to play with. One of which is another damage proc, so I'm looking forward to that one. And at some point I'm going to have to go and farm myself a new weapon and a new offhand as well. I think the current offhand... What am I using that for? All those bonuses to Panetti's, yeah. Yep. It's pretty good offhand. Even... What level is it, 50? 55. Even at 55, that's not bad. Alright. Pretty happy to just go around that. And Balrazar. Okay, sure, why not? I think that might be the way to go with this as well. Kind of run up to a big group, throw a couple of missiles into it, and it'll proliferate through and shatter into a million shards, and you'll kill most of it, and then you just walk away from the stragglers. Seems like it might be the way to go. Okay, level 2, we're looking for a devotion shrine, we're looking for Laudos Vagara, and we're looking for Ravina the Cur. These big guys also have way too much health. Not as much as the Gargantuans or whatever they're called, but still way too much health. Alright, yellow guys have got to go. A couple of heroes here. That was a waste. Successfully hit the mirror and an Aether shard at the same time, which I didn't really want to do, but anyway, here we are. Mark of Fierce Resolve, we'll have a look at that, but I'm not expecting it to be any good. Squall? Oh, that was the quest reward. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Don't need that. We'll eat that one. And here we go. So, Mark of Fierce Resolve, yeah, no. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright, so that was Laudos Vagara dead. Impervious of Hungering Rifts. That's so much resistances. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to that ring for sure. You guys will just die. Where did that ring go? Here it is. So maybe, I may have just replaced that vine ring. So, what is this? This is Pierce, Poison, and loss of 24% vitality in exchange for some bleeding resistance. I think I'm gonna do that swap. Yeah, I think so. Let's go ahead and toss that and that back out, and we will go back there. Okay, cool. Let's turn the loot off, and here we go. Just gonna dodge away a little bit, and that was a nice bong noise. Oh, hello. You're a big boy. What else we got? I think that's it. Yep, there we go. Lovely. Alright, look at all those colored, I think we got a double rare there and 3 epics. And a movement rune. Okay. Deal with that. Alright, right. Let's have a look here. Winter Storm, Winter Storm. Fallen Skies. Myrmidon Chest. The Myrmidon set is pretty good for defenses, but probably not much good for me. Aggressive Exalted of the Arcane Blaze. So Arcane Blaze is the Aether Missile proc, which is definitely something I want more of, but also... Yeah, but also... Okay, that's fine. We'll pick it all up and sell pretty much all of it. I don't think I'm going to keep any of that stuff. But, you know, loot. Everyone loves loot. There's a belt of the Arcane Blaze. I'm not going to use it, but, you know, another piece. I think you can get the Arcane Blaze on pretty much every single item except maybe weapons and offhands you might not be able to. I know you can get it on all of your armor. I know you can get it on rings. I want to say you can get it on amulets as well. So potentially you could have... What's that, like 10, 12? 12 of those procs? That's pretty nuts. Alright, let's just go over here. Get rid of these guys, and I think Ravina Kerr's just around the corner. We'll go kill her. And I am definitely going to kill Kilrian. Why not? He made the mistake of being made out of loot and XP, so there's really no reason not to. Nice bit of scrap there. Okay, not noticing any priests. There we go, there's one. I'm gonna say I'm not noticing any priests, but I am expecting them, so... Here we go. Okay, you and you. There we go. Alright, so Ravina Curse should go down decently quickly. That is really unfortunate positioning on the devastation there, most of it hitting the roof. Sash of the Bloodlord, Chaos, Leech Nova, no. That's fine. Also, I don't think I found the treasure trove yet, so let's go have a look down here. At the very least, we'll get some hidden spoils. No treasure trove here. So either I missed it, or it's going to be in the next room. Probably I just missed it, and that's fine. I'm not going to go searching for a treasure trove in this place. One thing I will do, though, kill those priests, and then trigger all this trap. There's my treasure trove. Okay, priests go bye-bye. And it really is fun launching the missiles into that. Ancient Heart, really good drop. Iskandras, if I was doing Elemental, Iskandras would be quite nice. Alright, let's go down and say hi to Kilrian. Now there's a group in front of his door, which is not going to be too big of an issue. Although that priest is now dead, and this priest is now dead. And I think we are pretty much home free at this point. Yep, lovely jubbly. What do I have bound to this? Time dilation, okay. That one's good. You are Aetherfire, you are Raise the Dead, okay. Yeah, I think we're good. And this is going to be the Widow, is it? It's Arcane Bomb. Yeah, that's the Widow. Okay, awesome. So Kilrian here is pretty much just going to walk up and kill him is the plan. Standing in his goop. And it appears to be fine. It appears to be fine. And I didn't notice if we got his soul there, which means we probably didn't. Just checking. I've got a lot of loot here. I'm going to have to go sell this soon. Oh, we did get his soul. Beautiful. So yeah, Iskandra's balance here, +1 to Arcanist. The Elemental imbalance proc. This could be decent, actually. Total speed on that as well. And we're converting a third of all that elemental damage to Aether. If I can get the Mage Lord rings, I think it's Mage Lord, Mage something. Those rings will also convert a lot of elemental into Aether, so that could be actually really good. Right, okay, so I don't need this, and I'm not going to go crafting just to activate it for a little bit of loot, so that's fine. Okay, let's go empty the bags. Pretty much nothing in there worth keeping, so I can sell it pretty quickly.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
Yep, you can go ahead and take all this off my hands. I think the only thing really of worth we got out of that run was the Kilrian Soul. Although a decent number of... that's some nice armor on that. Those Mistwalker leggings are going to be quite difficult to replace with that much Aether and Elemental resistance. It's going to be a minor irritation. Okay. Oh, what did I do there? No, I don't want to buy that. I do want to sell these. Alright, I think that's good. We just chuck it all in the bank. Bank scrap. Where's that heart? There it is. Alright, I've also got a couple of attribute points available here. Now, being an Arcanist, we do have Inner Focus here, which is 27% spirit increase. Which means any points spent in Spirit here are really going to boost it out. So we're getting 10 or 11 points for each of these. Which is really good. I think I will put a few more points into Spirit. I think 45 is probably enough on physique. I probably talked about this in one of the previous episodes, but there was a change a few patches ago to increase the amount of health, or just add the amount of health that you can get from Spirit and Cunning, because it used to be that physique was the only real source of getting it. So you can now, like, you don't have to just dump everything into physique all the time anymore. Yeah, I think we're up to Broken Hills. Getting more points in Spirit is still going to give me life, but it's also going to give me a lot of damage. Okay. Also, since the last time I played, we have had patch 1.2.1, so let me just make sure I'm not about to get jumped by Kuba. Nope, he's good, and I don't think we're Nemesis with anything yet. Nothing yet. Beautiful. Because, yeah, I was quite surprised to find that Chupacabra can now spawn anywhere that there are beasts, which means he can spawn pretty much anywhere. Which I guess is good. I do overall like the change to Nemesis monsters and how they spawn. You no longer have to go to specific places to find them, as long as you can kill members of the faction that they belong to. So Chupacabra would be killing beasts, like Blazewing here. And Valdoran, you can do a quick run through the Warden's Laboratory and you can find him there. But also, anytime you find an ancient Aether totem, so Valdoran can spawn out in the crops next to Homestead. I mean, he kind of could already, but only in specific places. And he can also spawn all through Necropolis, which he could also do before, but there's a few other places that have a lot of ethereals where he can spawn now, and he wasn't able to do that before. Successfully remembered Lutra here as well, which is, you know, unusual for me. I do often forget Lutra. Alright, Lutra's gone. Pants of the Arcane Blaze. Alright. I can't do it because of resistances. We're only just over on those, so... No, but also I would like to get a whole bunch of those. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I would like to do it. Just checking that Devotion Shrine there. If it didn't require crafting, I would probably activate it. Just for the extra loot, honestly. Okay, this section can be a little rippy. These Mistborn Brutes here, there's one of these... It's not Paldrak, but there's one of the heroes that is actually quite dangerous. You know what? I'm going to throw the mirror out. Just as a insurance policy. There's no reason not to, really. Definitely want to put some more points in that as well. I just need more skill points. Massively skill point starved. Still don't have my main attack. By level 69, still don't have my main attack maxed out. That's almost unheard of. That is 5 heroes in one group. That is also... Well, it's not unheard of, but definitely not common, that's for sure. Alright, what do we win? The Wild Blood Mantle. Just looking at it? No? Yeah, maybe. Decent armor on it and 2 resistances. It's not horrible. But I'm almost certainly not going to use it. But yeah, there's a couple of these heroes here that can be quite dangerous. Fortunately didn't run into them, which is nice. Got Voldrak coming up here too. Voldrak's going to be interesting. And by interesting, I mean somewhat terrifying. So Voldrak on normal is a little bit of a gear check, where, ooh, that reflect though. So Voldrak on normal is a little bit of a gear check, where if you have enough armor and health, you're going to be fine. And if you just kill him fast enough, you're also going to be fine. Voldrak on ultimate, though, hits considerably harder, and I don't have a lot of armor. Voldrak the Miasma, nice and diseased. I'm going to get rid of him. Okay, my little skelly boys running around doing work. Oh. So these guys with their nets. These guys are the main reason why I recommend not doing totems early on in hardcore runs. Because if you get a group of these guys come out of a savage totem, then they can just net you down and you can't get away. And then at that point your options are escape and exit the menu, or die. Nobody really wants to do either of those. Valar the Rock Eater. I don't think it's him either. Just based on the fact that he's dead and I'm not. Okay, this totem can be quite dangerous. If the golems come out of this, I may be in trouble. So let's just see. No golems, but I might still be in trouble. These are dying a little bit quickly. Making weird noises as well. Manticore poison glands. Okay, I didn't expect to see that here. What do we drop? Bunch of Ugden Blooms? The Chest Guard of Justice. That is a two-piece of that set now. So I've got the... Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Justicar armor. Oh, I don't have enough physique to wear this. I'm very close, though. If I get to level 70, I could put this on. And that is a lot of extra armor. Would lose a decent chunk of a couple of resistances, so I'm going to hang on to them for sure. 5% physical resistance. Nothing else on there, though. Death Chill, no. We'll go ahead and eat that, though. I think we just pick up the rest of this. I'm going to end up just selling it all, but... That's fine. Okay, Voldrak. Voldrak. I think I just stay out of melee range. Do my best to stay out of melee range at least. Kill off his friends first, which is fairly standard. And then... I think I mirror that one. Whoop. Mirror didn't last as long as I thought it would. Okay, yeah, I think I've got him. Down he goes. And we got the Mistborn Talisman as well. Lovely. Officers of Alacrity is not something I want to get hit by. Voldrak in general is not something I want to get hit by, but definitely Voldrak with a nice weapon. Absolutely not something I want to get hit by. Bunch of ethereals. I don't need to be killing these. Let's just... We're gonna skip that pack. It's a little bit too spread out for me. Probably should be doing the same thing here as well. Hey, there's level 70. Okay, so... do I put 1 point in physique here? And that'll get me access to these. Can I even do that? I probably shouldn't be doing that in the middle of the... middle of this area. Okay, I'd be under on Chaos. Which I think I was close to being capped on. No, I would have been pretty much where I am now. So, I'm a little bit under on Elemental. Which I don't love, but the rest of it is fine. And my armor rating goes up... I mean, it goes up a huge amount. What would I be losing? Chaos to Aether conversion, I don't care. 5% Fizz Res... Yeah, that kind of hurts. The Prismatic Shield proc, again, is another 10% physical resistance. But the armor just kind of applies all of the time. I think I need to do this. Yeah, I think so. And then... Oh, we've got rings. Okay. Alright. Hang on. We good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna get this rift gate and then go back to town. And we're gonna mess with the gear again. So, my apologies, it's gonna be twice in one episode. But this is a pretty big change, so let's head back to town. And I'm gonna mess with the gear. Alright, so let's just do it this way. Okay, we're gonna swap those in. Cronley's Prismatic Ring. Okay, that's a bunch of elemental resist, so this should be doable. We'll swap that. And then I also had this Impervious of Hungering Rifts that dropped, so we'll swap that in. We're going to swap that in as well. Now, in terms of resistances, I'm going to have Slith Venom here, so that's 30% bleed and 30% poison. So top row capped, bottom row, I'm going to be short on vitality. But instead of that Mark of Illusion there, I could, or I will, just put a Soul Shard on, and that'll be fine. I think, how's my armor absorption? Okay, I don't need this chest. So, what can I put on the chest? Which means I don't need to melt this for my my component back. I think we keep the add-on here. The 10% cast speed as well as 3% attack damage, that's actually pretty good. We'll keep that. This one, I need to get another movement rune, but I want to keep the... What's that called? The Black Tallow. So we're actually going to be capped on everything. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, I don't need the components off those. I think... no, I'm not trying to talk to you. I think I don't care about the Mark of Illusions. The energy regen is nice, but I think that's fine. What am I doing? Soul shards? No, I need the Slith Venom. So we'll chuck that on there. That's going to be poison resistance capped. And then I need one soul shard and we are everything resistance capped, which is brilliant. Soul shard, there we go. Okay, let's chuck all that in there. Now, the next question is, do I use Kilrians on my chest? So that's going to be Vitality and Fire damage. I don't think I'm converting Vitality at all. I've got Aether to Fizz, oh sorry, Fizz to Aether. I've got, oh hang on, that needs to go in there as well. I think I just straight up gain everything by doing that swap. Okay, that's really cool as well. Definitely a big upgrade on armor, which is nice. Can I swap those boots? What would I lose? 19% elemental. I can swap those boots now. Ooh. Yeah, let's do it. Swap those in. Lost some vitality somewhere. Oh, 15% from the helmet. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's going to be capped. You know what? We're going dual soul shards here. Having a little bit over on vitality, especially coming into the Homestead area, is going to be really good. Chaos is... would like some more, but it's probably fine. Mark of the Traveler, I'm not going to melt that to get a Mark of the Traveler back, so we'll just chuck another one on there. And I don't have the movement rune, so we'll have to... Oh, I do have a movement rune. I tell a lie. There we go. Put Rush back on there. Just need to go and get my Prismatic Diamond back, and we are looking way better than we were not too long ago. As long as I'm in town, I may as well vendor all this stuff too. I'm not going to use it, so why not? What augment do I have on my Gazer Eye? Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Okay, so I started out this episode thinking that resistances were going to be a massive issue, and we've finished up the... Well, we're not finished yet, but we've gotten halfway through. A little bit more than halfway through, actually, but we're partway through the episode, and resistances are just completely not a problem anymore. So, you'll love to see it. Added a ton of Aether damage. That's, what's that, 776 flat Aether damage. So, Panetti's... I mean, it's not a massive increase, but it's pretty good. We're getting weapon damage to Panetti's from somewhere. Probably the metal here. Yeah, 30% weapon damage. So all that flat Aether, we're getting 30% of it added onto Panetti's, which is pretty good. Do I need... I've already spent the physique point, that's fine. So I've got 2 points here. I wouldn't mind doing that, actually. But I think I want to get proliferation first. After that, I definitely want Ill Omen. I want to get Mark of Torment at some point as well. Having Siphon Souls with the Seer Souls is not horrible, but I don't think I'm going to have enough points to do it. Yeah, I think we're looking good here. Alright, let's go and dig Steven Seagal out of his situation. Definitely feeling a lot better about the armor situation here. 1700 is pretty nice. I don't have a chest component. Let's go fix that. If nothing else, and I think probably the best option is going to be Ancient Armor Plate. Because I don't need resistances. Let's have a look what's available here. Kilrians, I don't need the attack speed, I don't need the vitality resistance. We can't really convert the vitality. The fire would be converted, but 300 Aether damage is just kind of not worth it. That doesn't go on the chest. What else we got? Bindings of Bismail, OA and DA, bit of... no, probably not. What are you? Hallowed Ground. Elemental Resist, not really amazing. Chains of Oleron, move speed, offensive ability, more offensive ability. Okay. That's actually not horrible. I think Ancient Armor Plate is still the way to go. 8% increased armor. That 8% increased armor absorption, I think it's going to take me to 99 or 100%. I think that might be the way to go. Straight up 100. Okay, brilliant. And we just went from 1700 something up to 1800 something. So, yeah, we are looking really, really good. All right, let's go kill some stuff. Oh, I've got attribute points to collect here as well. So we'll go back to the Broken Hills and talk to Minerva, I think it is. Yeah, Minerva. Talk to Minerva here. This should be 2, possibly 3. 2 attribute points. That's still pretty good. And we just chuck more into spirit. More spirit, more better. Alright, what else we got here? Speak of the Emissary, talk to Calderas. Okay, yeah. We go and dig Steven Seagal out of the hole he's got himself trapped in with the Colin Tavern over here. And these other people who... I think they show up in Homestead. How can I help? Yep, and we'll find a way for you. And Colin, buddy, I'm really sorry, but Dali is dead. Can I put more in here? I can. There's so much stuff I want to put more points into, and I just don't have the points for it. It's a little bit depressing. It's not that depressing. But there's definitely so much stuff that I would like to do. What is that? Oh, Blood Siphon. Yeah, I don't care. I definitely should, but I definitely don't. Spellweave leggings, they could be alright. Let's have a look at those. I want to say they're elemental stuff. Yeah, they are. I probably would wear these, except for the fact that, well, I'm not a high enough level for starters, but I would end up with uncapped elemental here. So I'm going to hang on to them, and I think I'm going to sell the clairvoyant stuff. I don't think... If I had the 4 set here, I still don't think I would actually use it, so yeah, we'll leave that. Actually, I'll melt that. This is really weird boulder placement. You don't normally get it like that. The guillotine and the ring of vile intent. I see the star here, that's Dahlia, so I have to kill Icrix here. Which is honestly not a bad place to fight him. He's not going to have heaps of friends. They have some, but not heaps. Alright, Icrix, we'll work him down a bit, and then as soon as he dies, I'm going to evade away just to get out of the goop he's going to leave on the floor. All the poison goop. Human remains, okay. I'm checking here for the treasure trove. I'm noting a distinct lack of treasure trove there. Oh, also, I should probably actually click on Dahlia so I can get that quest XP later on. We'll head along the bottom here. There's 2 treasure trove locations. I'm kind of hoping I'm going to get one or both of them here. Okay, checking along here. So this is the first location. It's not there. The second location, it's also not here. So there's only one place more that it can be, so I know exactly where it is. I just need to go and get it. I don't need to activate this, but I think I will. Alright. Pretty great pants. Lovely. I don't think I've ever used those, even when they drop. One of the game's kind of meme items, they're actually not horrible. Not amazing either, but they're not horrible. Not like the poopy pants that you either make your entire build around or run away from. Alright, let's go get that treasure trove. It's going to be over here. Where are we? Really unfortunate blockages this time around. Not the end of the world, but it's just unfortunate. Kind of like that, where you run into the wrong direction. Alright, here's my treasure trove. And I definitely want it. It's kind of the whole point of coming this way. I think I can get this without standing in the poison. I don't think I actually got a rare crafting material there. The Aether Storm seal. These are not horrible. The problem with them is you need all 3 pieces, so it's the amulet, the sigil, and the seal. I want to say it's both rings and the amulet, but it might actually be the metal, 1 ring and the amulet. But it's a lot of slots to get 1 proc, plus 3 to devastation, and some offensive ability. So even if I had that whole set, I probably wouldn't use the whole thing. And if you're not going to use the whole thing, it seems like a waste. Alright, we made it, you guys. We made it through. So coming out to Prospector's Trail, got Pine Barrens coming up. Oh, I like Pine Barrens. One of my favorite areas in the game, because you just run through, you do everything, and then you go talk to the guys at the front who are supposed to tell you what they need you to do. And you just go, yep, done it, done it, done it, done it, yep, that's done too, yep, all your problems, they're all either dead or solved. Thanks for the XP, thanks for the reputation, bye. And it's incredibly XP dense. It's incredibly reputation dense. I really like the Pine Barrens. So we'll just run up to Homestead. Pine Barrens is going to be next episode, though. We're pushing an hour here, so we'll just get to Homestead, and that'll be the end of this episode. Actually, I probably should go in and talk to Colin and Ulgrim first. So we'll do that, I think. Get to Homestead, get everybody home and safe. Maybe get to 71. Probably not, but maybe. Alright, let's kill these guys. Guys, stop shooting me, that'd be amazing. I'm surprised by how much damage these little skelly bros are doing. It's probably not fight-altering levels of damage, but they were gonna kill that guy on their own. Alright, I'm turning the loot off here. And we're gonna kill Nazagrad the Fallen, and when he goes down, my good friend Harith the Slaughterer is going to pop up here. I should just be able to stand in his face and kill him. There we go. Alright, any good loot? Soul Pendant. Okay. This is not a horrible choice. So we would lose +1 to Necromancer skills, but that's 3 skill points. We would lose the Of the Grove proc, which is a little bit bigger of a deal. But in exchange, we would get maximum vitality resistance, which is really good. Some Aether damage, some offensive ability, some crit damage, which is also kind of rare. Not super rare, but kind of rare. And then Spirit Ward, which is... oh, that's not even a circuit breaker. That's just when hit. Oh. Oh, that's... Do I just wear that? I mean, yeah, I lose out the heal on the Of the Grove suffix, but that's 10% maximum vitality resistance, which would take me to 94%. So I just laugh at vitality damage. I lose basically nothing from that +1 to Necromancer skills. I think I may end up using that. Is that going to destroy my resistances if I do? No, because the Death Watcher pendant doesn't have resistances on it. I think I just wear that. Okay, hang on. Let's go make another black tallow. Oh, actually, they're a little expensive. Can I make another black tallow? I think it's rift stones for that, right? Tal. I can't. Okay, so I would have to melt this. This is a... It's actually not a bad, not a bad amulet. The great thing about the Of the Grove proc is that it pretty much scales with you all the way to 100. Because 7% at level 10 is going to be, you know, 7% of 1200 or something like that. And then 7% of this is a much bigger number. So this, the more health you get, the more this heals. So it kind of scales with you all the way. And then everything else on here, 9% spirit from that mystic there. Again, that's scaling. And then the Death Watcher pendant, the MI stuff, just scales with you as you level up. It gets better. Alright. Well, I know I definitely don't care about any of this stuff. What about that belt? No, you can have that. So let's get rid of all the stuff I know I don't want. And then... That is crazy good. That is not so great, but if I melt this for that black tallow, I can get my resistances capped again. 25% chance when hit, it's up half the time. It's crazy. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm not sure this is the right thing to do, but it's the thing I'm going to do. Right, what's the problem? Yes. I'm gonna grab the rest of these quests as well. Isaiah Redden, my best buddy in the whole world. You see, this is why I love Isaiah Redden. He's the best. He really is. Okay, let's go get my black tallow back. I'm gonna regret this. I can see it. It's gonna happen. I'm going to regret this at some point, but for right now, this just seems like a little bit of a no-brainer. That 8% physical resistance will be up about half the time. That takes me to 26%, which is really good. Some Aether res, some Vitality res. I mean, I don't need the Aether. The Vitality is so-so. But the crit damage, the offensive ability, 16% crit chance is nuts. Okay, that's... it's so good. It's so good, but melting that that Necromancer, the +1 Necromancer skill amulet of the Grove, melting that Oh, it hurts. Alright, let's go rescue Olgrim. And I'll talk to Colin first, so I don't have to go and hunt him down back in Homestead. Giant's Blood rank up is pretty good. Okay, let's get him over there, and we'll head back to Homestead. I'll eat all my conversation pie this episode, and we'll just get straight into it next episode. Did I already get it? No, here we go.
I wasn't sure you'd.
Yep. I will speak to her. Captain Soma here. Where do you need me? We will absolutely go and kill the Aether cow. No problem at all. However, that is going to be a problem for next episode. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.